Think the world is a safe and ordinary place. Think again. From mind-controlling parasites to eerie sleep paralysis figures, these 50 creepy facts will make your skin crawl. 1. Your mouth is home to over 700 species of bacteria, and in total, there are about 100 billion bacteria living inside it at any given time. That means every time you kiss someone, you're swapping a whole ecosystem. 2. Due to the breakdown of tissues and muscle contractions, corpses can twitch, sit up, or even slightly move their limbs. This can make morgues a truly terrifying place at night. 3. Based on statistics, the average person will unknowingly pass by at least 16 people who have killed someone. You never really know who's standing next to you. 4. Fatal familial insomnia is a rare genetic disorder that slowly erases your ability to sleep, leading to hallucinations, madness, and death within months. No matter how tired you get, your body just won't let you rest. 5. There have been cases where people burst into flames without an external source, leaving only ashes and intact limbs behind. Scientists still struggle to fully explain why it happens. 6. In rare cases, gases inside a dead pregnant woman's body can cause the fetus to be expelled post-mortem, a phenomenon called coffin birth. Imagine finding a grave where someone gave birth after death. 7. A rare disorder called exploding head syndrome causes people to hear loud bangs, screams, or whispers while falling asleep. The worst part? It's all in their mind, but it feels terrifyingly real. 8. For a few seconds after decapitation, the brain is still active and aware before it shuts down. That means for about 5 to 10 seconds, you might actually realize you've been beheaded. 9. Teratomas are rare tumors that develop hair, bones, or even fully formed eyeballs inside the body due to abnormal cell growth. Imagine discovering a tiny face inside someone's tumor. 10. Sudden unexplained nocturnal death syndrome causes seemingly healthy people to just die in their sleep without warning. Some cultures believe it's the work of a supernatural entity. 11. Flies and other insects can completely devour the soft tissues of the eyes and tongue within hours of death. Even in a clean environment, nature wastes no time. 12. Hackers can gain access to your camera without turning on the light indicator, allowing them to secretly record you. That means someone could be watching you, even as you read this. 13. Though rare, excessive sneezing or holding in a sneeze can create so much pressure that your eyes can bulge out of their sockets. So next time, maybe just let the sneeze happen. 14. Frozen corpses of climbers are left untouched on Everest because retrieving them is too dangerous. Some even serve as landmarks for future climbers. 15. At certain depths, bodies sink and never resurface because of extreme cold and water pressure, perfectly preserving them for centuries. There could be thousands of lifeless bodies just floating in the abyss. 16. In some cases, rats have crawled into people's mouths or ears while they were asleep and chewed their way inside. If that doesn't make you double-check your bed, nothing will. 17. During the MKUltra project, the CIA drugged unknowing citizens with LSD to test mind control techniques. Many victims suffered permanent psychological damage. 18. Microscopic mice called demodex live in your pores, feeding on your skin oils and dead cells. The worst part, they come out at night to mate on your face. 19. Before modern medicine, doctors mispronounced people dead, only for them to wake up inside their own coffins. That's why some old coffins had safety bells attached in case of a false burial. 20. Some patients wake up during surgery, unable to move but fully aware of everything happening due to anesthesia failure. Imagine feeling every single cut, but being unable to scream. 21. Your brain is wired to detect patterns, sometimes creating eerie hallucinations in shadows or darkness. That's why you think you see figures in your room at night. 22. Every year, thousands of people vanish without a trace, with many cases never being investigated. Some disappear so completely that it's like they never existed at all. 23. It looks like they do because the skin dehydrates and pulls back, revealing more of the nails and hair. It's an optical illusion that makes corpses look even creepier. 24. A rare condition called Cotard's delusion makes people believe they are dead or decomposing. Some even refuse to eat because they think their stomach is gone. 25. Turritopsis dohrnii can revert back to its younger state, effectively making it biologically immortal. If it weren't for predators, it could live forever. 26. Some abandoned buildings or places of mass death still carry the scent of decomposition long after bodies are removed. The human nose is so sensitive it can detect decay even in trace amounts. 27. As muscles stiffen and decay, the body can suddenly jolt or sit up, causing many more workers to quit on the spot. Imagine thinking a corpse just came back to life. 28. Several eerie disappearances in forests include reports of strange lights, voices, or shadowy figures before the victims vanish forever. Whatever they saw, they never lived to tell about it. 29. Some ancient cultures believed mirrors could trap souls or allow spirits to pass through. Ever wonder why staring at your own reflection too long feels unsettling? 30. Near-death experiences often include reports of dark, shadowy figures standing in the room, watching. Are they hallucinations, or is there something else waiting for us on the other side? 31. The Shani-Tempishka River in the Amazon is so hot that anything that falls and gets cooked from the inside out. Scientists still don't fully understand why it reaches temperatures of nearly 200 degrees Fahrenheit. 32. The Toxoplasma gondii parasite, commonly found in cat feces, can infect the human brain and alter behavior. Some studies suggest it may make people more reckless and less afraid of danger. 33. As bodies decompose, gases expand inside the abdomen, sometimes causing it to rupture violently. In extreme cases, this can even send body parts flying. 34. Drowning victims often remain fully aware for up to a minute before losing consciousness. The terrifying part: many of them can still hear and think while their lungs fill with water. 35. When a mummy's jaw drops open during decomposition, it creates a terrifying, screaming face. Some ancient burial sites are filled with corpses that look like they died mid-scream. 36. Some vintage dolls contain real human hair, and over time, they can appear to grow as humidity and temperature affect them. Imagine waking up and seeing your doll with longer hair than the night before. 37. In old graveyards, exhumed coffins sometimes revealed scratch marks on the inside, suggesting some people were buried alive. This led to the invention of safety coffins with bells or air tubes. 38. During the Cold War, CIA agents carried hidden cyanide pills disguised as coins or pens in case they were captured. Some actually used them rather than be taken alive. 39. An anechoic chamber in Minnesota is so quiet that people can hear their own heartbeat, blood flow, and even their bones grinding. Most people can't last more than 45 minutes inside. 40. There have been rare cases where people mispronounced dead suddenly regain consciousness while being cut open. Some even felt the pain, but were too weak to move. 41. People who have smelled decomposition say it's so overwhelming that it lingers in their memory forever. Even forensic experts have nightmares about the scent. 42. Archaeologists have discovered ancient skeletons with extra arms, legs, or even heads sewn onto them, likely due to ritualistic sacrifices. The disturbing part? Many seem to have been alive when it happened. 43. In 1518, the dancing plague caused people in France to dance nonstop until they collapsed and died. To this day, scientists have no definitive explanation. 44. A rare genetic condition called congenital insensitivity to pain makes people unable to feel pain, even from severe injuries. While it might sound like a superpower, most don't live long because they never realize when they're hurt. 45. Scleroderma is a rare disease that causes human skin to harden into a rock-like texture, making movement painfully impossible. In its final stages, it can suffocate victims as their lungs turn to stone. 46. Witnesses of UFOs and paranormal activity often report being visited by mysterious men in black suits, warning them to stay silent. The creepy part? Some of these people disappear forever afterward. 47. The cordyceps fungus infects the brains of insects, controlling their movements before making them climb high and explode with spores. Some scientists fear it could evolve to infect humans one day. 48. There are cases where people died alone and weren't discovered for years, their bodies naturally mummifying due to heat and lack of moisture. Some were even found watching TV or sitting at their dinner table. 49. Several forensic research facilities leave donated corpses outside to study how they decay in different conditions. The creepiest part? They even let vultures and insects feast on them for research. 50. Many people who experience sleep paralysis report seeing the same shadowy figures, often with red eyes or a wide grin. Some experts believe it's just the brain hallucinating. But what if it's something else watching you? And there you have it, minus 50 deeply disturbing facts that will haunt you forever. Which one freaked you out the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more terrifying truths.